Well, we finally win a livecom. We're taking on Werder Bremen just before the winter break in today's episode of Big Bad Wolfsburg.
The Big Bad Wolf. The Big Bad Wolf.
Welcome back to the Force 9 YouTube channel. Welcome back to Big Bad Wolfsburg on Football Manager 2017. If you're enjoying the content, please do leave a like on the video, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they're up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button. It's been a few days. I took a bit of a break from Wolfsburg to get the Premier League prediction videos out. There's a couple of those out and you'll see them in the description to the video. You know, there may be some future things like that if you want to see it. I'm thinking of doing some Premier League predictions and seeing if Football Manager can predict it. But that's for another time. We're going to jump back into Big Bad Wolfsburg. And as I said, today we're taking on Werder Bremen. It's the last game before the winter break. We've yet to win a livecom. We're sitting 5th place. Let's have a look at the goals first of all from the games off screen. In an away game against Ingolstadt, we took the lead in the 25th minute. Robin knocked with a header from the Didavi corner. In first half injury time, Ingolstadt did get an equaliser, Lippert setting up Lescano, and it was 1-1 just before half time. An hour into the game, we retook the lead as a Pujol from Tep scored to make it 2-1. Then in the 85th minute, Sebastian Jung got an assist and Lescano got his second goal of the game, and it ended Ingolstadt 2, Wolfsburg 2. Next we had a goalless draw at home against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Best chance of the game coming our way, Vierinha's shot on target, otherwise a boring game. Up next was an away game against Hamburg, who took the lead very early in the game. Only 3.5 minutes played as Sakai got the assist and Lasogga got the goal, Hamburg taking the lead. 42 minutes into the game, Wolfsburg did again equaliser, Blachowski scoring this time, and it was 1-1, 42 minutes in. 66 minutes into the game, we took the lead, Bazoa with the assist, great assist, and Didavi with the finish. And it was a 2-1 victory over Hamburg away from home, first win in 4 games. After a slow first half against Darmstadt, we took the lead in the 49th minute as Blachowski scored. That goal came in the 50th minute, and 3 minutes later it was 2-0, Didavi managing to pass the defender, and Dejaga with a goal, 2-0. On the hour, Darmstadt went down to 10 men as Peter Niemeyer was booked for a second time in the game. Didavi's free kick then found its way into the goal, 61 minutes into the game, it's 3-0. And then 68 minutes into the game, the rout was completed, 4 different scorers, and the final goal was scored by Mario Gomez after a poor reaction by the defender. 4-0, a good win. So again, we were unbeaten off screen, and you know, we're having terrible luck in these livecoms. We've had a draw, 2 defeats, and another draw in 4 games. We haven't won one yet. Hopefully we will today against Bremen, who are, I believe, down at the wrong end of the table. They're in 16th at the moment, so you expect us to win this game, but anything could happen. Of course, this is the last game before the winter break. There's a couple of friendlies involved in January, one against Genk and one against Dinamo Zagreb. They'll be played by our assistant manager, and they'll probably play a bunch of kids in that team. For the rest of the episode today, I think we'll just look at potential signings and where we need to improve the team, because we've still got some money in the transfer budget. We only signed 1 player in the summer, and that was a backup defender. So we'll have a look at what's about. So we sit in 5th place at the moment. We're on 30 points. Bayern are top on 37. And then you've got Leverkusen and Dortmund on 33 and Gladbach on 31. Hoffenheim just behind us on 27. So we're doing okay. You know, top 6 is what we want this season. That's the minimum aim. And so far, we're doing okay. Apart from that Darmstadt game, though, as you can see, we've struggled to get goals. We're not getting enough goals. Gomez has had a really poor run of games. He did score against Darmstadt, but before then, he'd been pretty awful. Semen's not been great. I think we need to find another striker somewhere, because Semen, we're putting probably too much pressure on him as a 17-year-old. It's a bit difficult at the moment. He's not doing the things that I would hope that he'd be doing. I mean, we do have Borja Mayoral, who I think we've only played once. He's only had 2 appearances, not been very good. But, you know, he's yet to have a good run of games. Maybe we need to give him that run of games. Maybe we should start bringing him on instead of Semen for a while. Give Semen a bit of time out, maybe. I'm not quite sure. Even Gomez, though, isn't doing well. So I'm a bit stuck for what to do. Also, as you can see, Jeffrey Vroom is injured at the moment. He's going to be out for a few weeks with an ankle injury. And Ricardo Rodriguez is 1 game from a suspension. Other than that, though, we have a really good squad. Clean bill of health. Gilavogi's back and he's not been too bad. I've been sort of playing him and Gustavo, like rotated. Gustavo's going to get suspended again soon, I think. So Gilavogi's going to come in there, definitely. Okay, so let's jump into the game then. Werder Bremen versus Wolfsburg. Now, the team that beat Darmstadt 4-0 looked like that. Bruma, though, is injured, though, so we'll have to take him off and bring Robin Nock into the defensive line. A lot of tired legs out there, actually, and Tep is really struggling, so we're going to have to bring someone on the left. Let's play Bricalo. I haven't really used him in a while. I'm going to bring on Yunus Mali for Didavi. I'm going to bring on Gustavo. I'm going to bring on Arnold and the Jagger. It's just getting rid of all these tired players, really. That's fine. I'm happy with that. We'll get Sviatchenko on the bench. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's a good team. Okay, so Werder Bremen have a few players that I recognise. Jinazovic I used a long time ago on FM, and he's been at Werder Bremen for a while now. Serge Gnabry on the left-hand side. Max Kruse up front. A few other players in there. Oh, that's not Leroy Sané at the back. That's Ludovic Sané. Don't know if he's a relation. Probably not. So I'm expecting a win here. I said pick up where you left off last time out. Hasn't really worked. Let's try and have a bit of faith. I want to win this. I mean, I played 2 games last episode to try and win a live com and I still couldn't manage it. So today there is only going to be 1 game, but it's a game that we should be winning. If we don't win this, then we're going to be in trouble this season. And top 6 might be a struggle. So far in this game, Bremen have had more of the ball. No shots on target for either team. So far we're not really seeing anything. We do have possession here though. 23 minutes into the game. It's with Luis Gustavo. Here is Maximilian Arnold. Makes a run and finds Bricalo. Never really had a good run of games, Bricalo. He was recalled from his loan from Stuttgart. Arnold goes around this player well there. Here's Yunus Mali, and that's a terrible shot. Well wide. Don't know how he didn't get that on target. That's probably the best chance we're going to have now. Bremen have an injury to Moisander. Calderola is on. Looks like he's a defender. 35 minutes in. They've had a shot on target. We haven't had one yet. We should have had one. But Yunus Mali's effort was awful. And we're going to go in at half-time with no shots on target goals. 2 games last episode as well, neither of which we've got a shot on target. So, this is ridiculous. We can still win this, keep working hard and it will... Right. What do I do? Why aren't we getting shots on target? Right, I'm going to change Yunus Mali's role to a Trecatista. I'm going to make Bricalo attacking. And I'm going to make Arnold a DLP. Start second half. Shots on target, please. A goal. Give me a goal. We didn't score last episode. Let's have a goal. Serge Gnabry did have the ball then, but we're not going to see anything else there. Mario Gomez just doesn't seem to be getting involved at all. I'm taking him off. 6.3 for... I don't get it. I really don't get it. Right. We're going to give Mayoral a go up front. How do we get balls up to the strikers? Because that's obviously where we're going wrong here. We're going to go for early crosses. We're going to close down more. I don't know. Let's try floating them in. There we go. This game is just so annoying sometimes. I mean, I've got more possession than them now, but we're approaching an hour of the game. We still haven't had a shot on target. This will be the 3rd live com in a row where we haven't had a shot on target. Alright, we're going to have to do a little team talk here. Get creative, I think. Let's try that. I mean, we're defending well. Bremen have had a lot of shots compared to us. Defending-wise, we're doing well, but we're just not creating any chances. We've created 1, which we should have scored. There's less than 20 minutes left in this game. We still haven't had a shot on target. Alright, Mali's coming off. We're going to bring Arnold on. We're going to get Bezoa on. Right, I'm shooting on sight. I want shots on target so badly. I don't care if they come from 30 yards out. I want shots on target. I'm going overload. This is ridiculous. I mean, the only highlight we've seen was that 1 chance we had. Right. I just want to get balls up to the strikers now. I've gone overload. I've gone route 1. We're into injury time. And we have a highlight here. But it's literally the last 2 minutes of the game. It's going to be a Bremen goal, isn't it? No, they're wide. We had a shot on target. Stop the presses, everyone. We had 1 shot on target. We're going to get another fucking 0-0 draw. 3 games in a row live where we haven't scored, although there is a minute left and we have the ball here. De Jager does well there. Are we going to score? No, we're not. It's gone to the goalkeeper. Oh my God. Why can't we score goals? Why can't we score? Max Kruse is offside there. We've got a free kick. Last minute of the game. It's being taken by Benaglio. And it's just giving it away. Kruse to Bauer now. Here's Garcia. And, well, Knock does well to defend that. But it's game over. It's another 0-0 draw. 3 games in a row that we haven't scored. Why does this happen every time I turn on the cameras? I don't understand. We've just come from a 4-0 win. And now we can't score a goal against Bremen, who are over the relegation zone. They're in the relegation playoff place. We're 5th. We've got 1 shot on target out of 7. 7 shots! It's ridiculous. Now, having a look at the match stats from that game and seeing what we're doing wrong, because I don't know. I mean, fouls were the same. We could probably be completing more passes and more crosses. We're doing well to win the ball. That's really good. We're winning the ball. We're winning our tackles. And look at how many intercepted passes we have there. They're all intercepted passes. 120 of them. That's like... And those ones in the middle as well. I don't know what the white ones are, but that's just mad. 120 intercepted passes. That's all the intercepted crosses. I don't know what this team wants from me, because I've got plenty of players at my disposal, but I don't understand why we can't score goals. In live comms, I don't get it. When why was Mario Gomez rated so badly? Was he just not involved? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the report. I mean, Mario Gomez didn't have a shot. So, what's wrong with that? Why is that not happening? He made 1 mistake, 1 interception, won 2 out of 12 headers. So, I don't know, is he just not getting the service? I've got no idea. Right, so we have £12 million in the transfer budget. We have £56,000 a week in the wage bill. So, where do we need to improve this team? Left midfield and right back are the key areas that we need to address as soon as we can. Everywhere else, I mean, in terms of player quality, we're fine. They're just not linking up well, and we're just not getting the thing up to Gomez and the strikers. That's another place we need to improve. We need a striker. So that's 3 players we need, before, we'll get a goalkeeper in the summer. We'll have Benaglio. We'll probably sell Casteels, and then we'll get a new number 1. So for now, we definitely need a right back, because that area is very weak. Left midfield, we need some support for Intep, or some alternative to Intep, and we need new strikers. That's 3 players we need. In terms of who we're going to sell, Vieirinha is down as the top right-sided player. I mean, there is 3-star, but 30 years old. I don't think I'll be playing him very much, so I think I'm going to try and sell him. Left back, we've got plenty of options there. I might try and get rid of Schaefer, or maybe try and get some money for Gerhardt. I'm not quite sure. I want to keep Rodriguez. I know he's gone in real life, but I want to keep my best players. So I think we'll hold on to him. And then we'll see who else we get offers for as well. I mean, people could come in for some of our players. Don't really want them to, but if there's amazing offers, then there could be some big transfers going the other way as well. Okay, so I'll play through the winter break. The next time we meet... I will do the Hoffenheim game. We'll be well into February, so we will have hopefully some new signings. And that'll be an interesting game to do. I won't do the cup games until we get a bit further in that, so the Leverkusen game will sit out for now. So I'll see you next episode for the Hoffenheim game. So next episode, we will do the home game against Hoffenheim. Still winless in the livecom. It's 6th place Hoffenheim. It's a difficult game, but we need to win one. Come on, we've got to do one at some point. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like on the video, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. I'm getting fed up of not scoring and not winning. In fact, the first episode that we did a livecom, we didn't score either, so that's only 1 game. Only 1 episode of this series so far has actually had a score in livecoms, and that was the game against Leipzig, which we lost 4-2. We haven't scored a goal in any other livecom. That's ridiculous. Our luck must change soon, surely. But next episode, it's Hoffenheim. Hopefully you'll join me then. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.